think about when I started writing poetry, I would say it was when I was at school, when I was studying English language and English literature. We studied a variety of poetry, and I recall reading poetry by Louise Bennett, the well-known Jamaican poet, and also poetry by Spike Milligan, the comedian. At the time, I had no idea that he wrote poetry, and I found it quite humorous, and it allowed me to make a connection then. So I would write my own, not extensively, but after leaving school and going to uni, I started to write my own poetry, but again, not doing much with it. And then further down the line, I decided I was going to take my poetry out of the drawer and actually go to open mic events. Poetry, I would say, has been a major part of my life. As a person, it's helped me to develop me to the person that I am today. It's allowed me to express myself in a way that I probably would never thought about doing before. It's allowed me to write about things from the past that I would have had difficulty conveying. I had a film made of one of my poems recently with Lips, which was about bullying, something I didn't speak about much, but I was able to convey that through poetry. So yes, as a means of expression, it's very cathartic. It helps me to offload, and I love the ability that I have to share it with other people. Well, as a poet who works in education, I have seen how poetry at a very young level has transformed people. I ran a workshop, and I've seen how a few years ago, and there was a young girl who had not expressed grief. She hadn't had the opportunity to do it, and she used poetry as a tool to express it. So I've seen how people have opened up about certain topics in a way in which they'd never had the permission to do so before. So for me, it's about having the permission to bring out things that have been suppressed, and also to convey what young people, or people of all ages, can see around them.